Growth therapy.
You what? You good?
Jizz.
You feel good?
Jizz.
We're recording. Like fooling people.
I'm ready.
Hi guys, it's me, Stephanie Megan, your host of Growth Therapy, and I have the motherfucking Jafra back in the fucking building.
Hello.
And she's about to smoke this real quick.
I'm sorry, I just realized that was on too. It's fine. It's California.
Yeah.
It's legal.
It's legal there. Okay, so Jafra was in the hoe phase episode, which is one of my favorite episodes, by the way.
Thank you so much.
You taught me how to be a hoe. You talked about your hoe because you're in a relationship now, and you talked about before getting into a relationship, you was a hoe.
Yeah.
And I was kind of at that time in my life, I was kind of like, I kind of really want to be a hoe.
Everybody should.
Yeah, and I just feel like I'm not that great of a hoe. Yeah.
You gotta work on that.
I mean, I'm a freak, but like I don't know.
I think a hoe has changed these days.
Yeah.
As far as the definition, because now the word slut is more of a positive thing. The word hoe is a more positive thing, which is great. I still think there's a line. People have to understand that line. But I do think being a hoe or a slut or whatever the fuck that means to somebody is a healthy thing.
Oh,
it
for
makes
sure.
you learn. It helps you learn what you do and do not want. And then you can experiment.
Exactly. And you just get to meet people and have fun, and who gives a shit, right?
Yeah, I think so. Especially while you're young, before you get locked down. Just experiment a little bit, whatever your beliefs are.
Yeah.
But the more the better, because then when you're ready to settle down, you're like, I did all the shit I wanted to do.
Get out of your system.
Yeah. And then you can experience it with them and be like, oh, it's so much better with them. Everything will be much better with them type thing. It's more romantic.
Exactly.
It's healthy romantic.
Which leads us to the topic of the night. Which is eating ass, aka the groceries.
Bum bum.
Bum, bum, bum,
Bum. Literally.
Yeah, literally. I remember we went to the Virgil one night. It was me, you, your boyfriend, Rose, and Vincent.
Yes. What a crew.
What a
crew.
It was so much fun. You got extremely wasted.
I did. I was throwing up till fucking 2. I was out of it.
Yeah.
It was bad. Nothing
It was
helped
so
me.
funny though, but like you weren't sloppy or anything. But
No,
towards
girl.
the end of the night,
It
you were like trying to go home so badly. And she kept telling her boyfriend, she was like, Rick, we gotta go. Trying to get my ass eaten. We gotta go. Rick, we gotta go.
Get that ass eaten.
Trying to get that ass
Everybody
eaten.
was trying to get that ass eaten. Okay.
Yeah. And you were so open about it. You're like, I'm just trying to get my ass eaten. I'm trying to go home.
For real.
Yeah. And he was just like, I think he was having a great time.
He was. He was
He
having such a good time.
He didn't want to leave.
No, I know. And I was like, you have to go to work tomorrow.
AKA eat your ass.
Yeah. I was saying, I did just say it. It just happened. I was like, well, you've already said it. You might as well just admit the truth. And I was like, you know what? Ass eating. Because, you know, frankly, I spend all this money.
Right.
Let me put my lighter down.
Okay. She has like all of her equipment.
All of my tools out here. You spend all this money doing laser and waxing and everything, and it's painful or irritating or expensive or all the above. And honey, if I'm paying to clean all that up, you gonna try some new shit.
Right.
And I'm gonna enjoy some new shit because it's clean. It's cute when it's clean. You clean outside. I'm learning about cleaning the inside.
How do you clean the inside? Let's talk about that.
Great question. Great question.
Like, how do you prep yourself for some like ass eating action?
For ass eating. Okay, so far what I've learned, the best way for ass eating action, which is also a great way to enter into the anal game.
Yeah. Do you like anal? Do you do anal often?
I have tried it. A few times. First time by accident. It just went in there and I was like, you know what? Let's just keep going. What happens.
Just keep going.
Let's see what happens. And then the next day I was like, I see what happens. It wasn't pretty. I had to
Did you shit on his dick?
Oh my God, no, dear. No. Okay. I was more wounded than this character here.
Okay.
I was
like, did you shit on his dick?
No, but I have heard of this saying called a pinto bean top. Just in case anybody knows about a pinto bean top. This is what I've heard. Pinto bean top is when the top of the dick has a little bit of dukes. And it looks like a pinto bean.
Oh, God. See, like, I've never, like, fully done anal. I've just been, like, I've just tried it, and it was so painful.
Wait, you've just tried it?
Like, not just, like, recently, but, like, I've only just attempted once.
How many times was it in?
I mean, like, he just
like
tried sticking
pump?
it in. Like, he just attempted. Like, it was no penetration.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did, like, that was as far as,
so
like, my ass.
he was knocking at the door.
He was knocking at the door trying to see if anyone was home.
Nobody home, honey.
I was not feeling. I mean, okay.
Hottie, nobody's home.
No, hottie, nobody's home.
Hottie, nobody's here. Get away now. Nobody's here.
Yeah, because I don't know why I did it with this guy. I don't know. But it was when I was celibate.
People, please have a reason for trying anal. Because you can rip. Because there can be blood involved.
It's because I was celibate. So we're just like, when you're celibate, you just try different things just to see like what other things you can do to get off.
How far can she go? Type
yeah,
thing,
exactly.
You know?
So I was like, right, you could try to stick it up my ass.
Wow.
Wow. But it didn't go all the way. It was too painful, and I was just like,
it was dry.
It was dry. I was not prepared for it.
Yeah, she wasn't relaxed.
Yeah, but I've never had like my ass eaten.
Okay,
tell me how it's like. Like, how does it feel like?
You know, Okay, first of all, because on the assumption that someone tries to clean that ass before people try to clean that ass. What you do to clean that ass is you can shower, which is great. If you can, try to take a little something to just like clear that system out. That involves flushing.
Oh, right. That involves
flushing. Maybe take a shower after that. And then what I've just recently learned.
I have like a removable shower head, so I get that, and I make it like I just like
the full pressure.
Right, yeah, the full pressure.
But don't hurt yourself now, dear. Sometimes.
I do it every time I shower. I don't even do it before dick. And I just kind of like stick it up my ass to like clean up there.
That's
I mean, I don't literally put it up my ass, but I literally just put the thing in my asshole.
Violently.
I know. So.
Well, you could do that, but something I've recently learned is to get a douche.
A douche.
A douche. So I've been trying to get a douche and a butt plug for the longest time. I would like one of those butt plugs with like the gem on the end.
Okay. I've never seen like what a butt plug looks like.
They can be very pretty, and they actually there's some that are very odd. There are some that are kind of odd, but I don't knock it because it's kind of cool. Right. There's one that has a tail hanging out of it, like literally a fur tail that hangs off the butt plug. So when you take your pants down, it could be this cute little fur tail. But in reality, it's something hanging out of your butt. Something I've also learned about butt plugs is it helps stretch the aperture so it could take that dick or a strap. You know what I mean? Yes. What? So in that way, it's already kind of loosened and opened and used to taking that kind of a size. So people,
it's like kind of like the prep before the dick.
It's like a prep, exactly. Like stretching before a workout.
Yeah,
it's a prep.
Stretching before a workout.
It really is. It's an asshole stretching before a workout.
Interesting.
That's what they should call it. Time to asshole stretch. Asshole stretching time. Yes. So you could do asshole stretch time, and then.
How long should it be up there for? Because usually you should stretch for like 15 minutes before a workout, right? So like,
well, you're actually, one of my buddies told me that you can wear it for a few hours a day for like 2 days up to.
Wait, you could like walk around with a butt plug?
Oh yeah, girl. She was at a party.
We
were at a party, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm wearing mine now." And I was like, "Really? Can I see?"
Oh my God.
And I got to see. It's fabulous. It was adorable. There was a gem hanging off it, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? So it was really cool. She was like, yeah, I've been wearing it for a few hours today. And I was like, hours? She said, yeah, she's getting ready for anal tonight. I was like, what's up, bitch? That is so badass.
Dope. That's dope.
That is so badass.
That is dope. That's dope. Yeah.
Shit. Know thyself, bitch.
Know thyself.
She's like, I gotta get ready, honey. I need to stretch her.
See, that's like a relationship. Like, I feel like as a single woman, like we wouldn't just. I don't think that like we would ever like think of something like that. I don't know. Other single ladies out there.
If you trying to make it nasty, then you could be like, I'm gonna put this butt plug in today, and I'm gonna tender for the next 2 or 3 days. Whenever I get it, I like, pop
started.
that ass. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure people do.
But how does it feel to get your ass like eaten?
Okay. It feels kind of pressured, but it's because they don't just like stay on one area. They could. But they kind of do the whole thing, you know.
Wait,
both holes.
So like with this tongue, he's licking the asshole, like literally the hole, and like licking the hole, and then like even sticking his tongue into the hole.
Tongue, fingers, whatever. That's why you have to be
fingers
clean.
do feel good though. Yeah, fingers do feel really good.
Yeah,
I
don't know how far that can go. Yeah, how far did you go into the finger? All the way to the knuckle type thing, or just like a little, right?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It was only one guy. It was the same guy that tried to steal. I don't know. It was a really rough celibate time. Yeah. And I've been into getting my ass fingered. I just like don't know how to like ask a guy to be like, you should like finger my
I know, but you just got to say it kind of clear and just
right.
Make
and I don't know if they're
whisper.
into that stuff too. I mean, it's like different if you're in a relationship, right? It's different when you're in a relationship.
Not necessarily. Some people in relationships are just a little wound up. They just don't want to do that shit.
I just like if I'm like hooking up with I'm not even hooking up with anyone right now, so I have no one even to practice on. But like this one guy I was hooking up with, I don't know. I just didn't get the vibe that he was into like ass things. You know?
Never know, girl. Just because someone don't give off a vibe, some people are secret ass eaters, or sometimes they frankly get lost and they just continue all the way down. I was like, oh,
you're like, all right.
Might as well. I don't correct nothing. I'm like, okay, I'll lean into it.
When was the first time you had your ass like eaten?
Good question.
I want my ass eaten. I've been like so sexually frustrated lately.
It's a lot of preparation.
No, yeah, but also like I've been so sexually frustrated, but I also like don't feel like having sex with anybody. It's like so weird. I'm like, I don't feel like talking to anybody. I don't feel like hooking up with someone new or even old too. Like I just don't feel like it. But at the same time, it's like my hormones are like wanting to
masturbate.
I don't know. I've tried masturbating a bunch of times.
Okay, that's good.
Dildos, vibrators, all of that. And I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I think women, I'm only talking about women, but I think women who like to masturbate usually start really young.
Yeah, that's true.
Because all my girlfriends that masturbate, they've all started at a young age. Like the ones that are like my age maybe didn't masturbate earlier, not really as into it.
I think a lot of kids don't know too. Because you see, when I babysit every so often, especially back in the day, sometimes I'd see these young kids and they'd be just like moving around on the chair. I'm like, what you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I would I remember like touching myself when I was like little, like innocently.
Right? It's like a natural thing, and then you don't know what you're doing when you're a kid.
And I remember like, I remember watching TV and like touching my clit and like being like, this feels good, but like innocently like not realizing what I was doing.
I know. I thought it was a bad thing before until I wasn't older.
Like consistently doing it. Like I know people who've been like watching porn at a young age and like would masturbate at a young age. Like I wasn't like that, you know. It was like always like the innocently like touching myself.
Oh my god, I was totally that kid that was watching porn at a young age because I was just like, I want to see what they're doing. I didn't understand.
Like, how would you watch? Because my parents were really strict, so I didn't have like a TV in my room. I didn't have like a phone. Obviously, there's no iPhones back in the day.
Right. My parents had porn, and I found it, and I was like, "What's this?"
See,
I thought it was a movie, you know. And then I saw it, and I was like, "What is this?" And then you get strange feelings and shit, and then you just end up touching yourself. But I don't know how it happened, but it happened, and it just kept happening. But then I got older, and I realized I was like, "There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually very healthy because it can help blow off steam, relax you, and with such a high stress world and shit."
I know. I've like tried so many times. Like I've even watched porn, but I think about things too much.
That's what a lot of people do. That
I think about it way too much. I start thinking about like the women in the porn. I'm like, are they okay with this? Like, what led them up to this?
Oh my god!
And then the guys, I'm just like, you know, like, do you feel good about this? Are you actually gay? Like, I wonder if you're just doing this for the money. Yeah.
Yes, most of them are doing it for the money.
So I like start thinking about stuff like that. I'm like, where did you come from? Like, I want to get to know them. Like, it's really weird.
Maybe you can go through Google them.
I have detachment. Like, I don't know how to like just be completely detached through sex. Like, it's weird. I mean, I have before. Let's be real, but whatever.
I mean, that's human.
I don't know.
That's human, I guess.
But anyway, ass eating.
I don't know. I encourage people to try different things.
Right.
I think it feels kind of pressured. It just feels like you're being cleaned, but I think it's more of a mental thought that someone is so bold enough to just take a hole, whichever hole. I feel like the first time I got my ass eating, I don't know if it was when I lost my virginity necessarily, because if it was, I didn't know about waxing and like laser hair removal. So it's just full on. And I was like, thank you.
I think guys don't care about hair.
I don't think so either. A lot of guys say they don't really care either way, as long as it's
care.
clean.
Like guys have told me they care when it's like, when the hair is like kind of growing out, it feels a little itchy to them. Right.
Yeah,
so it either has to be like kind of like full bush or
right.
like freshly shaved, not when it's like kind of
halfway.
Yeah, that's what my understanding was. I don't know.
That's
guys,
fair.
let me know.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from guys too, though.
Right. But at the most part, it's like they're going to move past that.
Yeah, if they want that shit bad enough.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
It's not going to stop them from penetrating.
But
let's be real.
I feel like a lot of guys, though, also like a good ass eating, and people don't talk about it as much. People don't talk about ass eating in general.
Right. Because there's like, do you eat ass? Like, you obviously like to get your ass eaten, but do you
I'm
eat
down to
ass?
get my ass eaten. I do not. Would I like to try someday?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a thing of trust, because I'm literally like a pregnant woman at all times with smells. I can break down to you exactly a smell and what something smells like. I'll be like, that smells like broccoli and sweaty sneakers after you've just run at the dirt track. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very detailed.
Yeah.
It's specific. And then you'll smell it and you'll be like, yeah, that does exactly smell like that.
So great, because I'm so congested all the time that I can't smell shit.
Yeah, but if you did and you were down there.
Oh, yeah.
I might... It's not. It'd be different if they had cleaned that ass and did all the preparation.
Right.
That
why don't you
some
tell your
people
boyfriend
do.
to just like teach him how to prep, and then just magically, not magically, but just eat him out.
You know, someday. But at this point in time, there's a lot of things that we can explore. But frankly, I'm trying to keep this one. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just slow it down. We got time, bruh, to try new things, keep it interesting down the line. So there's things I postpone. I'm not saying I don't have a list of things.
Well, there's stuff is on your list. I want to know. I like to know about other people's like fantasies and like to do list in bed.
There's things. Okay, so I would try an ass eating.
Okay.
I would try pegging if someone was into it. If my partner was in. Pegging, let me explain this to you. Pegging is when the female does a strap.
You don't know pegging?
Yeah. When a female does a strap and fucks the guy like a guy would. And the guy's in a female or
so you like to be more the dominant
role.
type. You don't really like to be dominated.
No. I like both. I like both. When I get the chance, both. There's sometimes where I like to be dominated more, but I can always turn it on because I try to kind of make it a story scene. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you like
keep
to play
things
it out.
interesting.
Yeah.
I like to literally play like a story, like a movie.
Do you and your boyfriend like play it out? Do you ever just like do role play?
No. Not yet, but
okay, that's on your list. On your list.
That's on the list.
That's on my list too. I want to do some fucking like weird ass role play.
Oh yeah, also like stripping,
right?
Like a dance. 100%. Or like a role play where you pick them up and you have different names or something and you have a hotel rented. I would go that extreme.
That would be hot to like pretend to like, you know, not know each other at the bar and then to like, oh, hi. And then like go up to a hotel room that you pre-planned.
This is exactly what I would do. This is what I'm planning someday.
That would be so hot. Future boyfriend. Let's do that.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I've been saving for. Anytime I get just some side money, because we do pop-up shops in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I'd go up to San Francisco, work a day, rent a hotel, send him a ticket and just be like, meet me here. I've been seeing you around town. My name is so-and-so. Oh my I got a hotel room if you dare to show up or something.
Oh my god!
And
then, like put the hotel room like ticket or like the key card is the ticket.
Yeah, and then just be like, don't pack a bag. All you need is a small backpack carry on. You'll have clothes up here.
Oh my god, you already pre-planned this,
bitch. I'm trying to do this. I go extreme. If I'm gonna spend some money and get some good dick, I'm gonna spend some money and get some dick. It's worth it. That shit is worth it. Yeah. And it's cute, you know, because then you remember it.
Cute. Yeah. And I'm sure like the guys love it too. Like gives them like some sort of adventure. Guys love adventure.
They really do. Because
they like to be kept on their fucking toes.
And sometimes they're just not really organized enough to think of it themselves.
So like we have to kind of organize that for them because they're so stupid.
Right. But they have to earn things as well. Can't just be given all up front because sometimes what is that book? Something about be a bitch or something.
Oh yeah. Why men love bitches.
So
read that back in like 2012.
Oh my god, I know, right? But there was
didn't
this
follow
thing.
any of the rules. I'm way too fucking nice.
I will only follow one rule.
What is that?
You don't cook for them. You literally can hand them a bag of popcorn and say, "Oh, I made dinner" or something. I was like, okay, bitch.
Oh, well, some say that's the worst thing you can do, but we won't get into that.
I get it, but to me, I'm like, you don't just get this cooking without doing nothing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a cook for you.
Yeah.
But you gotta really fucking deserve it. I'm gonna show you the wifey side of me.
That's what I'm saying.
When you the real one, bro.
Yeah, but they gotta show it quite often because it's a different ball game. It's a different.
With guys, it's like so hard to see like their motive. You know what I mean?
It is.
Like, we really want to see them work for it.
Yeah, because they're not the ones getting impregnated. They're not the ones that are strapped down.
Yeah, y'all can leave, but we could be fucking tied up to this baby.
It'd be different because we birthed that son of a bitch. Right. So it's just a different ball game.
Exactly. We don't have to get into that. That was last week's episode.
Yeah. I'm just like, well, fuck this society. It's changing. It's changing though. I just might as well be patient, but I'm not going to go down that road. No. It's ass eating.
Yeah.
Fuck that road. Ass eating. I do think everyone should get. So on my list, I would eat ass, but it have to be prepared correctly, which I don't expect someone to be prepared correctly unless I'm prepared correctly.
Right.
Because you can only show by example.
Right.
So I bought a butt douche last week because I've always wanted one.
You told me about this at work.
Yes. So what I've been doing is each week I have gone to the sex shop down the street and I was like, let me just go to Chi-Chi the Roots real quick.
Right.
And so I went down and they had a sale and they had the butt douches and it looks like a really good one. And I had taken a friend with me and he was like, that's a really good one. So I was like, oh, really? It's only $10. I mean, I guess I might as well go down this road right now. Yeah. So I bought it because I had some cash and I was like, now is now. So I got it. I haven't quite used it, but I bought lube as well.
Okay.
But at some point, so this is what I heard about anal and ass play things. It's best to get a butt douche and to just clean up there because when there's literally less buildup on the walls over there, so to say, just in case people get grossed out, just in case there's a little bit of buildup on them walls of shit. Then you can go up there and clean it out, flush it out, and apparently the pressure is less because sometimes, as someone who doesn't have a prostate, sometimes the pressure is just different. Well, men have prostates in there, so anal is a different game for them. Even ass play for guys, which a lot of men like ass play. Don't act like you don't.
Say that in the mic.
A lot of men like ass play, and they try to act like they don't because if you just go there,
and they just think it's super gay, but it's not fucking gay.
Some guys. It's not at all.
If you're insecure about that, then
it's
maybe
science.
you got a problem. Maybe you'd have to reconsider yourself. Yeah. But I'm just saying, there's another. I don't fucking know.
It's another pleasure zone, is what it is. There's nothing wrong with that. I
haven't done much ass work.
So honestly, I almost broke my fucking finger off last week.
Why?
Because I was in there for so long and I was not prepared correctly. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have lube. So poor thing, I just had my dry ass finger up there. And then I had to put a little lube on it, like personal lube. And I was like, okay, let me just try this.
Yeah, lick the fingers.
Yeah.
Was it enough?
It was enough, but it was just... So the next day I went to work and I was like, nobody touch my hand. I've got a sore hand here. And they're like, what did you do? I was like, I played with that ass. People need to know that it's totally normal. No big deal.
Yeah, there's nothing normal. I mean, nothing normal. There's nothing wrong with some ass play.
No, it's science. It's the prostate.
Right. Because I liked being fingered. That one time I got fingered up the ass. It was really nice. And I definitely want to explore more up their ass.
Yeah.
But it has to be the right person. I don't know.
It has to be the right person because you have to feel in a safe, comfortable space.
Exactly. Like, I have to feel like I could trust you. Like, I wouldn't do that like some random dude I met at a bar. Like, and I can't be like,
otherwise that ass might shut. You got to be comfortable so that ass loosens a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to feel like I kind of like you or something.
Yeah, maybe. Otherwise, you're just going to be like, could you get out?
Yeah.
It feels like you're shitting backwards.
Right.
Like a hot shit backwards.
Yeah, it did feel like...
There was one time where I was like, get out of there.
But there's like horror stories of people doing anal and like them shitting. I've heard of like a couple stories from a few people.
I've heard of a story, but I thought it was just a myth.
No, it's happened. Like with like shit come out. Yeah.
That's why I gotta clean up there.
Right.
Clean up there. Try to
there were
clean up the
women,
outside.
so I feel like gay men kind of definitely know what to do. Like, but women was like, it was like their first time, so I feel like that's wise because they just weren't prepped for it.
She didn't know to clean it.
Didn't know, and the boyfriends probably didn't know either. So, you know who you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is kind of my nightmare.
Right. That's like that's why I've always like really held off on it because I was so scared. Because like my bowels are very sensitive.
Okay.
Yeah. Like for those who know me, just like to shit.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Like
fair. At least it's healthy.
Yeah. My digestive system is not a problem. It lets loose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just a little nervous that during anal or like, you know, eating the ass.
Ooh, she might toot some dudes.
I don't know. Oh God. Guys are going to listen to this show and be like,
You know that's a fear of theirs in their head too. I'm just saying it. We have the fear too.
Right. Exactly. But I need to learn how to prep it. I mean, it's not that I don't clean up there, but there's obviously like an extra step.
People,
or two.
Befriend gays as much as you can and ask the gays about that ass play. This is where I get all my knowledge. I'm just kind of like, excuse me, queer community. Yes, come. And I ask them, I'm like, so ass play, what do we know?
What do we do?
There's like 17 different answers and you just take them all and you're like, got it. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, which has led me to a very good $10 Ask Squeegee,
right.
which I'm still nervous to try. So if anyone has any tips, that'd be great.
Let us know.
They say to lube the tip and then just slowly get that in there and then just push it
I
away.
miss dicks so much. I haven't seen a penis in a long time.
Get some photos. Send some photos. Ask for photos.
Yeah, someone send me a dick pic.
Ask some photos.
I don't want to say that because someone's really going to send me a dick pic.
It's fine. And then save a file. Save a file of dicks. And then when you're,
it's no fun if it's just a picture.
Yes, it is. You have to be imaginative, girl. Let that imagination run a little bit more.
I mean,
wild.
what do you do when you receive dick pics?
I love dick pics. I love seeing dick pics. I love getting. I don't get dick pics anymore, which is fine. I'm not saying I didn't save some from back in the day, New York. That's what happens. I'm not saying I didn't save some photos, but I don't look at them often.
Yeah.
I show them to people because I'm like,
look at this.
You should see this. It'll make you happy. I love a good dick pic because you can see the skin and the texture. You can imagine how it tastes. If you know,
but like imagining like frustrates me.
Oh no, you gotta enjoy yourself.
Okay. I'm so frustrated. I'm just like, can I just get it now? I don't want
best
this
thing to look
like,
at on a daily.
Okay.
Craigslist,
sure.
and that what is that shit that like personal?
What do I look up?
Oh, I forgot. Look up like dating invitations.
Oh,
seeking invitations.
How do you know this, Jafra?
I have some cool friends. Some cool friends at some cool places, man.
I was like, wait.
I'm pretty sure it might have been either my sister or a friend. I feel like it was my sister. And she was like, look at these. I'm like, what? And then a friend of mine, Sophia, she was like looking on Craigslist. And I was like, is that a dick on your phone? She was like, oh my God, Jafra. She said my name completely wrong, but I loved it anyways. And I never corrected her. Oh my God, Jafra, look at these dicks. I'm like, what are you looking on? And she showed me, I look at this every day. And she's now married to a woman, which is fabulous because it's even more better. The fact that she was like, look at this dick. She didn't like trash. And I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Girl therapy.